Okay, without further ado, the press conference can start now, and I pass the floor to...
Do I take off my mask?
Yes, you can take off your mask. You are spaced.
Now you all can see me clearly, okay? Okay, let me welcome all of you to this very short press conference. I think many of you have been wondering whether PSP will take up this non-constituency MP ship. We have decided, after we have considered, take it up. Now there are three of us. There was talk in the ground. I think it's clearly stated by the election office. There's no such thing, because this is a constituency that has won the highest in this case, because 10 seats already occupied by the. If we don't want to take it up, I'll probably give to another political party, but we will take it up, okay? Even if we don't take it up, even we don't take it up, I read the new ruling, you know, draw lots among the five of us, pick the two. It's very, very interesting, right? Make sure you don't pass the NCMP to another political party. So our mind decided that we will put two people, and one on my right is Hazel. Hazel, she will be one of course, Man Wai will be the other, and I will be just watching. That's all. I'm be involved. I'm sure you know about Hazel. Hazel working in the Ministry of Finance, and she did very well when she was a student in Cambridge. So I think she'll be more than qualified. On top of that, bilingual. She can speak both languages, Mandarin and English, very well. So I'm very proud that she is going to represent PSP. Then on my left, I have Man Wai. Man Wai is special. He's trilingual. If there are any Japanese people here, don't worry, you can field questions to him in Japanese. So he's not only good in Japanese, he's good in Mandarin, he's good in English, and he graduated from a very top university in Japan called Hitotsubashi. Hitotsubashi. Okay, sorry if I don't pronounce it correctly. So he is, and he comes from the corporate world. Very well, very knowledgeable about what is happening in the private sector. Even Hazel also, she has fit of both private and government sector. And also Manwai had experience also working also in GIC, although it's a short spell, but at least the experience gain is very valuable. So that's all I want to say. So I want you all to field questions, not at me, at my two NCMP. We have, by the way, we have accepted the offer given by the election department. We have agreed, so it's official now. Both of them will be your NCMP. So you all can field questions.
Hazel and Manwai, what were you all set out to achieve during your stint at NCMP?
I think that, okay, in this election, even though we did not win the election in West Coast GRC, but still we managed to get 48% of the votes, which is still a significant number. And so I feel that this is an opportunity for us to bring their voices into Parliament. So we would want to, over the next 5 years, continue to engage West Coast residents to find out in more details, because we actually haven't had much time before this. The campaign period was really short, and party is really new. So there has not been much time for us to get to know the residents well enough. So there's a lot of work there still to be done. And so we will continue to understand their concerns, and the aim is to bring their concerns and their issues into Parliament.
So to add on to that, probably the other 51% of the West Coast GRC residents, voters who didn't vote for us, will also have considered us. Okay, and I think it's all the Singaporeans. Many of them are probably also supporting us to get into Parliament, so that there's another party in Parliament, and we will demonstrate to the Singaporean voters that a strong alternative voice is very good for the country. Yeah, that's what we want to set out to do immediately. Yeah.
Manwai, you previously said that you will not take up the NCMP seat is offered, right?
Yes.
Why is it that you've done this U-turn now?
Okay, I have some personal objections to the scheme. Okay, nevertheless, I'm humbled by the trust the party has placed in me to take up this NCMP. And very importantly, the party needs to, like what Hazel said just now, to represent the 48.5% voters that voted for us, and also all the Singaporeans that have cheered us in this campaign. So that's why I've changed my.
And I also had reservations about the NCMP scheme, because I was afraid that it would actually weaken our efforts to make the government listen. But because having alternative voices in Parliament is only half the job done. What is key is also how do you make the ruling party listen to those voices. And to me, losing seats is our loudspeaker. That is what will catch their attention. Therefore, I was a bit worried that the NCMP would dilute that. But the results of this election actually has demonstrated that my fears were unfounded, right? The voters can see what is at stake, and I'm very much encouraged by the development and very good performance by the Workers' Party, and my heartiest congratulations to them.
Yeah, to add on to that, I think definitely we are looking forward to work with Workers' Party, okay, to make this alternative voice very effective. And at the same time, like what Hazel have said just now, if I can use a Chinese 成语 idiom to describe this, this time round the PAP government has really 赔了夫人又折兵. That means they have come up with a scheme, okay, hoping that the voters will not vote for the opposition, but actually the voter voted for the opposition, and after they have increased the number of NCMPs, 2 NCMPs came to us. So that's, you check on the idiom, it was very interesting. Yeah, thank you.
Can you elaborate on what kind of collaboration you are envisioning with the Workers' Party? And I know the party chairperson, Mr. William has also worked with the
Okay. Actually, this also came out in the campaign that a lot of the ministers on the other side have also mentioned that aren't your policies all the same and all that. I think the problems faced by the Singaporeans are actually the same. So the policies to tackle those problems are also, especially from the alternative front, okay, is going to be more or less aligned. So there's a lot of room for us to cooperate, I think. While the other side, the government, they have also conducted their policies in very good intentions, but the results doesn't show. Okay, and those, a lot of the policies that the government currently are undertaking, from the alternative front perspective and from our party perspective, I think we need to change those policies. Okay, but we see a lot of room that WP and ourselves will be able to cooperate. Yeah.
You see, WP now has been given the Pritam Singh, the leader of the opposition party, and I think we will. Since he's the leader there, my two friends here will also accept him as a leader, and we will go along with him. Also, historically, I have been quite close to Pritam, Sylvia. We have always been very good friends, and in fact, we share many common things, ideas, policies also. So it's good. We are now going like a team now. The whole Workers' Party, they take the lead. We will will help them, and they will also give us, I'm sure, information. So in the debate in Parliament, I really hope to see very good exchanges between the ruling party and this new opposition group. Not opposition, we always say alternative group. Okay.
Yes, any more questions? Yes.
Please.
I thought you'll be 85 years old at the next election, so...
I'm 85.
At the next election. Could you shed some light on the party renewal process and whether these two NCMP compete?
Yes, I think that is the question that was posed to me. I'm 80 years young, okay? And we are starting this renewal process immediately after this GE. Of course, two of them will play a very important role also, that when they are in Parliament, they will gain some experiences from being in the House. Remember, debate in the House is not like the debate. I experienced it when you got to stand up, you be on your feet. You got to think, but we are not going to be confrontational. The debate gets good results for Singapore because it's this exchange of ideas that is going on in the House that will get the better outcome of whatever policies. And I think it's important having a team to back my two members up. They will be made up of very young people and very wise people too. They will give the information, the feedback, and also some of the issues. So you see two, in them, okay?
Yes.
I have a question for Manuel in Chinese. 用中文，我们了解到你对这个 NCMP 制度其实到今天你其实还是有一点抗拒的。可是你目前已经收尾了，你个人会觉得有一点矛盾吗？第二个问题是你会如何善用这个NCMP 在国会发言，包括如何与党合作？
你问的问题刚才已经差不多已经包括在里面的那个答案里啊，就是说我是有保留，但是我个人的意见跟那个党的立场是两回事了啊。当然我们是要尊重党的意识，然后还有的就是刚才已经说过了，就是我们要尊重，而且要尊重选民 给我们的支持，他们很希望我们进入国会，所以我们要到国会里面把他们的声音发出来啊。然后对不起，你第二个问题是会怎么样把当然刚才已经交代过了，就是说我们会跟工人党密切的配合 ，OK， 把这个我们没有说反对党了，就是其实我们喜欢叫我们自己是建议把这个建议阵营建立起来，让新加坡同胞们能够看到有这个建议党在国会里面是对新加坡好的，所以我们会采取一个非常有建设性的一个态度去议论那些政策，把新加坡同胞们的利益放在最前面，这是我们的立场。对。
So basically, the kind of democracy that we have in Singapore so far, kind of democracy we have here, do you see progress from this recent election? Do you see that there's progress towards in terms of democracy in Singapore? That's what voters want. That we want maybe a more different kind of democracy.
Okay. I think actually this election. Personally, and also within the party, we have analyzed, and we are quite happy with the outcome. Okay, I think Singapore is into a new dawn. Okay, for our political development. Okay, for our political development, what we are aiming for is constructive change in Singapore, so the current results, the result of January is conducive going forward for that change. Yeah.
I think it's very true now, that is being reduced now, and there is less of concern that if they vote the opposition party in, this country is going to collapse. That was quite worrying, because when we go around talking to the people, they're very young, telling me this, if I vote, how will my job be affected? Will the government come after me? And I think I can see a lessening of it. There will be still some. I got new citizens who also tell me, I cannot vote again, I cannot vote you, because what happened if you take my citizenship away? Well, I like to believe, anyway, from our West Coast side, initially we were extremely worried, but having seen the result, I know they were actually less fearful and dare to take that to cross for PSP. And that is I hope, is the trend will go on, that we shouldn't all live in fear, that the fear factor should be reduced, and we should be, if you are against me, doesn't mean that I'm also, I cannot contribute. No. You're not against me. You're not with me. You're against me. I always very worry about this phrase. We should not have this type of thing in the minds of Singaporeans. If you're not with me, well, we can actually work still together, right? We can share ideas. So this is what we hope to promote. And I think beginning to I can see the change coming, and I hope in years to come we'll be all one citizen, very not having different political views. It's okay. Still enjoy sharing, arguing, but don't get upset, don't get so angry. This is the type of Singapore we want. Okay.
Next.
林正，你可以跟我们分享一下，就是其实你本身是很注意教育这一块，可是我们现在目前是进入这个后官病的时代了。你进入国会之后，身为这个 NCMP， 这个最想要推动的是什
么？其实我自己本身是觉得，现在因为 经过了这一次选举的活动跟选民有更多的接触，我觉得他们主要关心的问题其实是民生问题，而教育那方面反而没有那么大的忧虑，所以我自己虽然本身是很比较关心教育课题，因为我自己本身是这一行嘛，但是我同时也觉得我有这个义务就是反映选民的要求的需求所以我相信我会比较注重那方面。
所以具体而言，他们的有具体的一些agenda吗？
就主要就是其实在家访的时候，很多时候提出来的都是公积金的问题，那是很多人其实感到甚至很痛心的一个课题，然后还有就是工作方面的担忧就主要这两方面。
Yes.
Sorry, for Hazel and Manwai, can you just share a little bit more about the collaboration with Mothership? So will it just be within Parliament, or have you guys already started talks with them? And second question is, now that you're going into Parliament, can you share what are some of the first few key issues you want to tackle?
I think in terms of collaboration with Workers' Party is a little bit premature because we have our decision that we are going to take up this NCM, who is going to see on it. We have not yet had an opportunity to discuss this further with Workers' Party, so maybe at a later stage we'll be able to answer that question better.
Yeah. We have to pay a visit to the opposition leader first.
Yes, anyone else? You can ask the Japanese, I think there's a Japanese.
Where?
Maybe later.
Where the Japanese?
Yes?
As NCMPs, you don't really exactly represent a certain constituency. So how do you intend to reach out to the people so that you can get more feedback from the council?
We fully intend to continue walking the grounds, hold MPS sessions, visit door-to-door knocks, etc. It's not a problem interacting with residents.
Yeah.
See, in West Coast, we will start our own campaign also now. Because we are not the type who just come, you lose, you run away. We will go to the ground. I will personally going to walk the ground now. I will walk the ground. I will train all these young people how to earn the votes. I always say we never expect votes. We have to earn. So over the next 5 years, we'll have like 2 prom now. We got the parliament. On the ground, myself, my whole roaming the ground. So we should be very ready in 5 years' time.
Have a better outcome at the next election and what should be done in the next 5 years. And Mr. Leon, Japanese. So PSP は、外国人のPSP とかのより強化制限してますけども、そうするとシンガポールの国際競争力が下がることになりますね。
Who want to answer?
Okay. I think we are for the next. How are we going to get back by the West Coast? I think it's hard work, but hard work never kills us. We will go. There are many ways in which I'm going to advise my young team to come. West Coast is a very big area. I think the whole West Coast, even Sentosa is involved. But it got to work hard. There's no other way. And then you got to be more strategic. In the beginning, we didn't know that the boundaries were also not carved out nicely for us. It's just at very close to the election that we know where are our boundaries. And there are new areas that were introduced into this West Coast constituency. So we will have to do a lot of work. And a lot of work doesn't mean just walking around. We'll have to set up branches, for example, in each of the wards to understand the. Then of course I got to help now with the people in Parliament, and that we can dovetail it very nicely, and I'm sure we will get better results next time. This time we were so shocked. Within 2 weeks, the government very smart. Give us 2 weeks to go and sweat it out, and it's not easy, I think my men tried very hard, very difficult. We were all like fighting with our hands tight, We had somebody say even our legs were tight. But never mind, I think hands tight is good. But it was really an arduous task. So we have to really try our best. Everywhere, can you imagine, the blocks are so many, 2 weeks, how to cover? But they tried, they really tried. But never mind, we will almost succeed. So I am quite proud of my young team. 1 year old only. Okay, I think you can answer Jeff.
Yeah. ついてですね、シンガポールでもう今40万ぐらいのね、外国人労働者、あるいは外国人人材がね、シンガポールに入ってるから、だからその中で多分一部ね、例えば 10% も削れると思いますね。だから基本的には政府の言い分はその EP がいなければじゃあ全体の競争力が影響されると。我々はそうじゃないんだ。一部の EP をねとあと SP ね削ることはできます。例えば何十万人の中で1割を削ればもう何万人のねその就職の機会が作られるから。だからそれについては国会に入ったら積極的に政府にそれを押します。
By the way, there's a Japanese school in my area. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he was asking the EP and the SP problem. He said will it affect the productivity in Singapore if we decide to reduce some of the EPs and SP? I say that there are 400,000 EPs and SP in Singapore taking up the PMET jobs. So as a result, you can actually, it's our opinion that we can probably at least cut a percentage of that, okay, maybe 10%, then you will be able to generate 40,000 jobs for Singaporean. So this is one of the main thing that we will do the moment we enter Parliament for jobs, top jobs. Okay.
Can I just feedback? So you said that the decision for the Hazel and Manwai to become the NCMPs were party decision made by the leadership, right? What were some considerations that went into the decision? Or is it because they are the two highest ranking leaders?
No, actually all of them are qualified to go into Parliament. Then I give them a free hand to decide. They must, first you must really have a feel to what to do. You just don't go into Parliament and say, oh, just go in. You must have that passion, and you must have that sheer determination to really perform well in Parliament. It's a test of that personality. So amongst themselves, they think that they are the better. They feel that they can perform better than the others. But I don't think so. The others also can. So actually, it's their choice. You see, you got to give them the choice. So if they agree, then we are happy. Then if they not agree, the others think that they are better, but the other two who really feel that these two chaps are better than them, they persuaded me, you better let them take the job. I think it was a very good decision. If they all discuss among themselves, then the discussion is brought to the Exco, then we finally make this decision. It's quite carefully thought out.
2 minutes.
You mentioned that your younger members will be supporting you, right? Can you elaborate who these people are? Are they the candidates who have run in this GP?
You mean the
younger members who are going to be supporting
the parliamentary team?
You better tell them the parliamentary team.
Okay. The party has decided that there will be a team supporting us in Parliament. I think in the past, WP probably have that as well. So we intend to induct or put in the younger members to give them more exposure. We also have a lot of young members who have been candidates and they are quite qualified. So there will be a team of them supporting us. On top of that, there will be many other professionals. Some of them are outside experts. They will be also in the team to support us. So that is what Dr. Tan meant just now. Yeah. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, anyone else? Any more questions?
No, you could just help us understand a bit clearer. So Hazel and Manwai, they both personally feel that they don't want to take up the NCMPCs, but among themselves, when they had the discussions, they were the ones who also indicated that they felt they were better among the other candidates. So what is it that eventually led to the party making a decision that they should be the ones making the seats?
I think how they have performed by our party watch the performance of each and every one of our candidates, right? Whether they have walked the ground well, whether they have performed well in our webinars, whether it's a whole string of items, the issues that they have also brought up and so on. So it is not just like, oh, you want to be, we give it to you. No. Ultimately, the party has to decide, and we feel that they are good, because also they are all bilingual, very important. Because I want them to bring the message to the other non-English speaking group, and actually amongst I think you need this very important linguistic skills, which they both have. I tell you, they are very good in both. So that's a very good asset, and also the ability to bring issues across in a very clear and very concise manner. So these are assets, these are attributes that I see in them, and I think they will bring they will bring all the wisdom and also the expertise to Parliament.
So the recommendation was made at the West Coast GRC team level, or was it among members of the party?
No, this actually is a West Coast. But once, of course, we consult our EXCO, we have an EXCO team.
Yes. Anyone else? Yes.
So just a quick follow-up. So I know you mentioned you're doing walkabouts in West Coast. Can I just check how often this is, and also is it just West Coast that you're going to focus on, or are you going to continue with the other parts as well?
That's a strategy I won't tell you.
Any other questions? Yes. Anyone? No more questions, Timothy?
Okay.
If there's no more questions, then we'll
Okay,
close
thank you
press
for
conference
coming.
and
Yeah, thank you,
very much
thank
for
you.
being here
Yeah.
today. Thank you for taking time off. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I won't see you all again.